Having now played against all clubs in the league, Bentleigh Greens faced off against their opening round opponent Dandenong Thunder on Saturday night, as the league leaders aimed to keep their hold at the top of the table. The previous season opening fixture between the two sides ended in a win for the Greens, but with Thunder being reduced to 10 men in that game, the home side have a point to prove. To team news, and new signing Jacob Alexander kept his spot in the squad, despite Charlie Fry returning from suspension, while the only change to last week's 11 was the promotion of James Kelly, with Thurtell dropping to the bench. Can the Greens maintain their 4-point hold on the league's top spot? Here's all the match highlights from George Andrews' reserve.
Paying $6 to win, Daniel. Get on. Corner. No, bullshit. There's a linesman there, have a little linesman. Come on, Toddy. No, Toddy, come on. It's not that easy to score here.
Corner's there. That's a lot. 33 November. I'm trying to speak 2 years of him.
It's too good for Darby. No, too good for Darby.
Too old for Darby.
Ask a Charles back in 40.
Yeah! If you saw the number 2, son, you would have called it.
Guess what?
You would have called it. You would have said it.
Where's Hagen?
Where's Aggie, the bushy? Where is he? Us, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I said that for his shoot.
What are you doing, bro? Now, where are you coaching, though? Go where? Let me see. Go down on the balls, you call them jump the fence.
Go, 2v1.
He's coming out. Penalty. $7. Bang.
Yes.
Shit anyway. They're only an airport, they're not a club.
Oh, you're a close, mate.
$1 million home. He worked 24/7.
Put their rates up, Jimmy. Fuck it. Put them up, Jimmy. Jimmy, put the rates up, son. Give it to him. I mean, we need to keep them up. Ask the question. Is he a keeper or not? Son. Seriously, how many you had? You've had 6? Give him 2 more before he goes off. Whatever's going on. He's only had 6 cans. 2 more, he'll be alright. Come on! Give me. Win it!
Go, Bardsey!
Oh!
Good looking good. Exactly.
Little Leap is excited, eh? Like, you don't go mine in your
They go down here, we win.
Here we go. Yes. Get up on it.
Smack it!
Penalty, ref is marked. You were right, you fucking idiot. Yes. Penalty, you must. That wasn't his fault. No chance.
Time now!
What would you do now, Webby? Where would you be, Webby? Get out, you fucking dog!
Why St Kilda, you say? Maybe because this. Don't forget this. These guys. This. And now this. There's a million brilliant reasons to visit St Kilda.
Lost! Angry to find North California for analytics.
Play the game, you fucking dog!
With money, mate.
Are you a fucking idiot? You piece of shit!
These guys pissed. I can't beat a squad who's playing 7.
He's just a go and find the original engine.
Festy, Mickey, Festy, better.
Don't lie. Don't lie. Where's the big man? Who is it?
Hey, celebrate, boys, settle down.
Where's the pig? Where's the pig? Look at those guys before you're home.
Yeah, you're much better than that.
Coach is enticing. No. Coach is enticing.
The money be done, isn't it?
He's telling them to lose 5-0. Coach should be speaking to the crowd anyway. Sit in your box.
There's an accident somewhere.
There's no accident.
There's no thing. We've got the old Hollywood Carlton game.
The good old days.
That's what it's like. And it's good. So if we get another one.
Webby.
Hate to be losing to Dandenong.
Roffy. Oh, hit the mouth. Here we go. PB.
Out from there.
That go mine.
No.
That go mine.
No.
Oh my God. Why did they come out for?
He's all right, mate. He's all right.
What's his name there? Come out. Let's go. Relax. Don't give him the most way after. You know what that is?
Out. Get it out of there. Out.
Listen, tackles box. No one else's. He's the only guy who can grab the ball in his hand. No one else. He's shit. 4 games he's lost us this year. Wake up, this.
I used to do fucking followers in the room. This guy here was the last one.
This is the last.
Go on every day. Oh no.
Offside! Offside!
He sold his ass, I'll tell you now. I'm telling you. You should have just said, what did he put his arm in for? Give him all the fucking ball.
Keeper, you're a disaster!
Back toes! What's up, Benny? What did you do? Let's make it count! Let's make it count! Here's a goal. Oh, Kelly! Hold it up! Hold it! Hold it!
So a 7-goal thriller goes the way of the Greens, with John Anastasiadis' men showing incredible fight to snatch all 3 points, despite trailing with 15 minutes left. The result keeps Bentleigh at the top of the table and still 4 points clear. And with the derby against Oakley on the horizon, the Greens gaffer couldn't be happier.
You know, it's just the emotions you go through the game, which is just extraordinary, and it's not for the faint-hearted, but you know, we showed tremendous character today. You know, to go down 3-2 and then come back again and score again and then get the winner. And I said to the boys after the game, I said, listen, it takes 16 players to win a championship. It doesn't take 11, and you know, that's been our key so far this year. That people come off the bench making a difference, and that's what happened today. So, you know, it was a tough gig, and it's always tough to come here, and to get 3 points is very satisfying.
Why do you think the game swung so much back and forth? A lot of games have been dominated by your boys, but credit to Dandenong, I guess?
Yeah, look, they've got a very, very strong player up front, Barnesy, who outmuscled us 2 or 3 times, and we've got to be better than that. And credit to him, but we knew Dandenong will soak up a lot of pressure and then try to play on a counter, and they did that, successfully 2 or 3 times. But we wanted to control the game from the start and have more possession of the ball. That was our key. We wanted to do that, so we wanted them to run over them in the last 15-20 minutes when we knew they would be they'd get tired, and that's what happened. And if we were a bit more careful, we probably could have scored a couple more.
Pretty feisty venue to come here today. The crowd were on the players' back and your back. Do you view that in positive emotions or negative emotions?
Look, mate, I've played in stadiums when there's about 80,000 people on top of me, mate. So no worries. That's part and parcel of football. It's all good. We once the game's finished, we're all friends and we move on.
Obviously, with Tyson out, you had to use your depth, and you've got new signings coming in today. How did you view the individual performances of the players today?
Yeah, look, there was, some boys were a bit more, I think, overawed a little bit from where we were. We knew that Dandenong was a tough place to come, so maybe that played into their minds a little bit. But I can't single out anyone really today. I thought everyone was just was sensational, and they fought hard. There was a lot of good battles there, individual battles. We won most of them, which is pretty satisfying. But Dandenong had a very good spell in the second half, about 20 minutes. They had a good spell there. But we knew that if we kept the ball on, kept it moving, they'd get tired, and that's where we had Hicksy coming on, making a difference, and that's what got us the 3 points.
Beyond the halfway point now, and sitting top of the league, you're doing so well, but I guess you want to iron out the creases as well. What are the things you want to work on at this stage of the season?
Yeah, look, you don't want to cop 3 goals, no doubt, but we'll work on that too. But look, there's always things to improve on, and I've always said to the players that each game you have to try and improve and get better and better. No matter how good you are, you got to still get better. There's always things to do get better, and little things creep in, but that's just normal, I suppose. It's a bit of lack of concentration at times. We've just got to be careful. But we know we're the hunted now, and we've got to be careful. So every game is a massive game for us, and as it is today, it was the start of the second round. It's great to get a win starting the second round.
We've lost Riley to Tasmania. We've lost Steeple to Dandy. Are you looking to use the transfer window in any other ways?
Yeah, we're looking to get to 2 players at this stage. So we'll see if that comes to fruition in this week.
And maybe just a final question, moving on to next week. Oakley at home, back at home. How do you view that fixture and preview it?
Yeah, look, it's a derby, so it's going to be another tough gig. But the boys know that now, so we know what we have to do. We'll work hard during the week, training, and hopefully get it right next Friday.